Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Caroline and today I'm going to be talking about the 7 essential shoe styles that every shoe wardrobe needs. If I were to start my shoe collection over again, these would be the foundational pieces that I would start with. Admittedly, my shoe collection is a lot larger than just 7 pairs. By my last count, I had about 150, which is a lot. I certainly don't think you need 150 pairs of shoes, and I'm actually trying to edit it down, and I've been selling and donating a lot. There are certain styles that I wear more often than other styles, and that's partly what informed my curation of this very edited 7-pair list. Please also make sure that you stick around because I will be doing a TAMARA MELLON unboxing, which I am very excited about. Please also consider giving this video a thumbs up and subscribing down below, and let's get started. The black pump is the essential style that every good shoe wardrobe needs. It is just classic, elegant. I mean, seriously, it is the bedrock of every shoe wardrobe. This pair is from Louboutin, and it's a little less traditional because it has this crossover strap here. What's great about black pumps is that you can wear them for work, you can wear them for a nice dinner, a nice date night, and they're just so versatile. I always recommend a pointy toe shoe because it does elongate the foot, it makes it look a little bit more elegant, and I think it just instantly elevates and modernizes your style. For these heels here, I did take them to a cobbler, and I did get a protective, I don't know if you can see this, I'll try to insert a close-up. I did do a protective sole on it, and they did it in kind of a clear so that, you know, you still have your classic red showing through. And I like this because it really just protects the tip. So again, if you are going for a pointed toe, you do want to take your shoes to a cobbler to get the bottoms put on before you wear them. I think it just adds an extra layer of protection. You can actually even see a little bit of the wear at the toe here, and you know, you gotta protect your pointed toe. If you do go for something that is more classic like this, I would highly recommend doing a black suede or a faux suede. Of course, you can do the faux. And that is going to be because it's going to wear a lot better than something like a black Napa leather, even a patent leather, and it's going to be a little bit more versatile. If you have a patent leather shoe, it can be a little bit much for day-to-day at the office, for example, and a black suede is just going to work really great for something like that, a day at the office, and you can still go to dinner in black suede and it still looks really elegant. So if you are deciding between a patent black or a faux suede black, I would go toward the suede style just because I do think it's going to be a little bit more versatile. The next shoe style that I have is a nude heel. Now, I personally like the versatility of having a wedge look, especially if you work in an office where you, I guess, are a little bit more formal. If you wear heels to the office, I like the idea of having a nude wedge, especially if you have a pointed toe. It's going to look very sharp, but still be really comfortable. Again, you can have something a little bit more traditional like a nude pump. I think that nude heels are essential for a wardrobe. Now, a lot of people who do or recommend essential shoe styles are going to tell you, oh, you can choose between a black pump or a nude pump. I would recommend both. I think both are essential, and I say this because if you work in an office and you want to wear a black suit, wear your black pumps. If you want to wear a navy suit, can you wear black pumps with a navy suit? I mean, if you want to be a little creative, sure, you can. But most of the time, you're probably going to go for something that's going to be nude. I really think that you need both in your closet. I think you need a black and a nude just because it's more versatile, and you're really going to get more mileage out of having both in your wardrobe. Again, we're looking for the essential styles here, what I would wear if I were starting my collection over from scratch. My next big recommendation is going to be the pointy toe flat. I know that every style that I've shown you so far has basically been pointy toe, and some people just don't like the comfort level of a pointy toe, but a pointy toe flat can be comfortable, especially if you get the correct size. I'm so sorry that I cannot show them to you, but my Rothy's pointy toe flats are actually super comfortable because the material is made of recycled water bottles and it's soft and pliable. So if you do find that sometimes you do have a comfort situation with the pointy toe, consider trying Rothy's, but size up. I will link my Rothy's video down below so you can get information on sizing and comfort and just general wear. But again, I do recommend a pointed toe flat. It is going to make your look more elegant even if you're super casual. If you're wearing a t-shirt and leggings and you throw on a pointed toe shoe, it just looks a little bit more polished and put together. You can wear this with a dress for, you know, happy hour after work. And if you put on a pointy toe shoe with, you know, a skirt suit or a sheath dress, it's not going to look off. You know, for example, if you have a sheath dress and you put on a cap toe shoe, sometimes it's kind of obvious that you've changed from, you know, your daytime stilettos. It's like, oh, did she really put that outfit together for, you know, dinner tonight? Not necessarily. But if you put a pointy toe shoe with that dress, it could be a look. You know, again, I really like the idea of a leopard print flat. I think that leopard print is such a great neutral. I love leopard print. I think it's awesome. I mean, leopard print, cheetah print. When I was growing up, I was definitely a cheetah girl. You know, the Disney, it was a Disney show, I believe, but I am like 90% positive that it was based on a book series, that the book series came first. I read the book series first, and then all of a sudden, you know, 3LW was the Cheetah Girls, and I was very excited. This is, again, a very big tangent, pointy toe shoes. In this same category, you can also go for more of a loafer style. So this is still a pointed toe flat, but it is more of a loafer. This is going to be very officey again, but you can definitely wear this down for the weekend. You know, pair this with some jeans and a striped tee for brunch, even a denim jacket, and you have a very easygoing look while still looking really polished. Whether or not you went and partied the night before, or, you know, slammed happy hour too hard, whatever you were doing the night before, put together an outfit with a pointed toe shoe and you're still gonna look elegant. I cannot get over my pointy toes. I don't have pointy toes. Let's just be clear. I don't have pointy toes. I have pointy-toed shoes. Oh my gosh, why am I on YouTube? The next shoe style that I have for you is the very classic white kick. I mean, these are just a wardrobe staple. You've seen them everywhere. And I mean, for good reason. They're comfortable, they're classic, they look great without looking like they're trying too hard. Again, very effortless and very casual at the same time. They're just comfy and cute. This is finally a pair of shoes that is not a pointy toe. I think a pointy toe sneaker would be a little out there. I really like the Adidas style. It is very mainstream. You know, a lot of people have it, but it's just so cute, especially when you can get colored stripes here. I love my blush pink stripe. And I would also say that white Converse is a great pick. If you do have, you know, something that's not fabric like a Converse tennie, if you have something that is a little bit more, I don't even know if Adidas makes these with real leather. Can we decide what it is? Can we figure it out? I don't even know. I don't know. White tennies can sometimes look worse for wear. You can, I don't know if you can even see on these, they are not the shiniest anymore. But what's great about maintenance for white tennies is that you can just use a magic eraser, you know, I would cut a magic eraser in half or in a third because you don't need the whole thing. Just cut it like, let's say in half, get it wet and gently, you know, buff away any marks, any dirt that you might have. I went to Disneyland with these. I go to Disneyland almost all the time with these because I find these to be the best and most comfortable for walking around the park all day. And I did get stepped on by tiny little Disneyland children's feet. And so you do get a little bit of scuff marks, but with a magic eraser, it just goes away right away. So don't be afraid of getting a white sneaker. I absolutely think that a white tennie is an essential part of any shoe wardrobe. This is probably going to be my least traditional option on this list, and that is going to be a block-heeled sandal. Block-heeled sandals don't always make the cut for people's essential shoe style list, but for me they absolutely do because you can dress them up, you can dress them down, they are super comfy, and surprisingly, this pair is actually from Crocs. I know. I would never put Crocs on an essential shoe style list, but these made the cut because they are so dang comfortable and they do not look like the traditional Croc clog, especially in a color like this. It's just going to be so versatile. You can wear this with a sundress, you can wear this with jeans, and it's going to be comfortable walking around, shopping, and it still gives you a little bit of height. That's what I like most about it, is that it gives you a little bit of that elevation without being too crazy, without being, you know, a full-on wedge sandal, for example, without being heels. This is a style that you are going to wear again and be comfortable and practical. You can also have a style more like this. This is going to be a little bit taller, and it is still very comfortable. And oh god, these are worse for wear. Look, we got a little color, a little missing color here. I wore these to Vegas, and that's probably what happened to these shoes. This pair in particular did not do well in Vegas, but they were comfortable. And I walked around the strip, I walked around, you know, casino to casino, and they were great. And so if you get a style that's more like this, that's a little bit more sleek in the cut and not a texture like this, for example, something sleeker like this is going to be more versatile as far as being able to go to dinner in them. I wouldn't go to a nice restaurant in these Crocs, for example, but this is a very, you know, day-to-day look. And this is going to be something that is good for a day but can go tonight as well. So it really just depends on what your lifestyle is like. If you are a little bit more casual and you're looking for a shoe that is more casual, get a block heel that is a little bit more like this. And if you find yourself going to fancy dinners, maybe not fancy dinners, but if you find yourself going to dinners, I would go for something a little bit more sleek, a little bit more dressy. The next style that I have for you is your basic knee-high boot. Now for me, oh my god, you can't even see it. Okay, I'm gonna put this here. You can't even see it, okay. And it's covered in lint. For my wardrobe, black makes the most sense. It just goes with the colors that I tend to wear most often. So I would highly recommend, you know, having a black basic knee-high boot. You can also do something different. You know, if you wear more browns and warm colors like that, a chocolatey brown, even a tan would look really great. Even a gray suede could be really awesome. For me, how can I do this so that you can actually see me and the boot? No! So for me, the black boot makes the most sense. I think it's really great in this faux suede. It's going to be super versatile. I have a basic flat heel here, so you can find, you know, Stuart Weitzman has amazing block heel sandals that go, I want to say like from here to like here. The Thailand style, the Highland style, the lowland style. I mean, there's Thailand, There are a lot of different options, and you can find boots that are cheap. These I think are even from Target. I mean, they are so generic. They literally do not even say on the bottom what brand that they are. And surprisingly, these have held up really well. So you don't want to get a cheap boot that's going to get holes in the sole. I've definitely had that happen to me when I lived in New York. I was walking around one winter and all of a sudden my feet got cold because my sole had split from the weather. Yes, I was a California girl living in New York for a very particularly cold winter, and I just didn't know what I was doing as far as footwear goes. So really think about the elements as well when you're choosing your shoes. That is important. And taking care of your shoes. When you're in weather like, you know, when you have snowy conditions and they're icing the ground, you do want to think about wiping your boots and your shoes when you get home. There are things like natural boot wipes that are really great. If you do have more of a faux suede option, there are suede brushes that they have. So you can just brush them off at the end of the day. It sounds like it's a lot of maintenance and it takes a lot of time, but if you are thinking about starting a shoe collection or really starting to invest in nice shoes, I would recommend taking care of them. I mean, it's more economical and it's going to extend the life of your shoe. I think that a knee-high boot is the most versatile option for me. Ankle boots are also really great, but a knee-high boot can look so chic and so cute for fall and winter, and I just think there's something very classic and even sexy about it. I saved this category for last because it is the most fun, so save the best for last. You definitely need a good statement party shoe, and whether that's for a holiday party or just going out to dinner, you really need something that's just fun and gives you excitement when you put on a pair of shoes. All the other styles that I recommended tend to be a lot more practical and functional, and this last category is just purely about enjoying the shoes that you have. So here I do have a gold glitter pair of Manolos. This is just something fun, perfect for a New Year's party, holiday party, and also just, you know, a great date night, girls' night out, go to Vegas. Although, I don't know, I mean, would you really wear Manolos in Vegas? I would not wear Manolos to a club. It's just so sticky and dirty and people step on your feet all the time. So maybe a Manolo is not the best statement party shoe depending on your lifestyle. If you're going to Vegas all the time, you might need a different kind of statement party shoe. But if your lifestyle is, you know, having a dinner and that's your good time, maybe a Manolo gold glitter shoe is more of what would be considered a statement party shoe for you. I also saved this category for last because I do have an unboxing. This is my statement fun pair of TAMARA MELLON shoes. And look at this box. It's just freaking gorgeous. I'm gonna have to put in a close-up because you need to see how amazing this box is. This is the box that it came in, and it's this faux red croc looking thing. I need to think of how I'm going to use this because this is just too pretty to keep in storage. So let's go ahead and unbox it here. The box on the inside does say TAMARA MELLON, if you can see. Very pretty. TAMARA MELLON, I think, was a co-founder of Jimmy Choo. So if you want to know your sizing on TAMARA MELLON, it's going to be the same as Jimmy Choo. And it does come with this little dust bag, and a logo is right there in the corner. I don't know if you can see. This is another shoe maintenance tip that I'm throwing in here. Whenever you pack or go anywhere, always, always, always put your shoe in a shoe bag. Even if you don't have, if your shoes didn't come with the shoe bag, put them in some other bag, like even a Starbucks paper bag, because one, it's really, really gross to put your shoes straight in a suitcase because it gets so dirty. You don't want your clothes to get dirty. you know, they do studies where they find fecal matter on the bottom of people's shoes. It's so disgusting. Put your shoes in bags to protect them, to protect your items from getting dirty, but also to protect your shoes. It's going to protect them if your clothes have any zippers. You don't want the zipper to scratch your shoe if it's getting jostled on the plane, and you know those baggage handlers at the airport are just throwing your luggage around. So always, always, always put your shoes in a shoe bag to protect them. And I don't know if you can see here, it's just gonna look like a giant box of tissue, because right now it is just a giant box of tissue, and it still looks like a giant box of tissue because the shoes that I got are white. So these are the very popular TAMARA MELLON Frontline Sandal, and I believe these are in the 105 height. Oh my goodness, I love these. And now that I'm looking at them, they kind of feel like shoes that you would have seen in The Fifth Element. I don't know if you've seen that movie. I love that movie. But aren't these like totally like the bandage dress? Okay, bandage dress is being a little generous for what that outfit was, but I just love these. They are so fun when you have this kind of plexi, this kind of clear bits here, and it just looks really great on the foot. And something that I would recommend for your statement party shoe, I would recommend an ankle strap. If you're going out and about, whether you know you're walking from club to club or from dinner to dinner, maybe you have 2 dinner dates you double booked in one evening, or you're walking home, I mean, whatever you're doing, I think that when you're out and having fun, the last thing you want to do is think about your shoe falling off in the middle of the night. So I really think an ankle strap is a great option when you're doing a fun party statement shoe. And these are just super chic at the same time and interesting. When you have a fun party shoe, you want them to be interesting. And that's something that I really love about this style. I've been wanting this style for so long. If you made it this far in the video, please leave Bruce Willis in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you got some ideas for your shoe wardrobe. If you're starting off or if you're paring down, these are the styles that I would highly recommend. Thank you so much. Again, please consider giving this video a thumbs up and subscribing down below. And until next time, bye.